Well, this is IGA Learning Bite, Baking Trends and Innovation in 2018, and it's brought to you by Duncan Hines today. So first off, the baking category is a big category. It's $1.3 billion in sales in the U.S., but it's also a category that's been under pressure. It's been seeing sales declines 3, 4, 5% a year for multiple years, and it is a category that continues to be in decline. Now, what's driving this? Because we've got a lot of space dedicated to baking products in our store. And there's some macro industry trends here, consumer trends that we should pay attention to. So first off, all of our shoppers feel more time-pressed than ever before. But we've got increasingly younger consumers that are coming in that don't have the skills and the confidence to do baking tasks, even simple mixes that maybe their mom or their grandmother would have found easy. Older consumers also would be out there with smaller home sizes and less enthusiasm for baking than they had maybe when they had children in the household. And of course, everyone is concerned about their weight. Now, there is a product category that's bucking this trend, and there's a series of products in this. We're going to be talking about one of them today, and that's these products that shrink the serving size down so that it's for one or for a smaller family group. And these smaller baking projects have reversed the trend in our stores. You can see it show up in the numbers in a way that's driving innovation and incremental sales in our aisles in a way that the traditional mixes and the traditional business is not. And what I'm going to talk about today is the Duncan Hines Perfect Size for One. And I'll go into detail about how this product works. But this is an example of a manufacturer taking advantage of the insights that they're getting, bringing innovation into our aisle in a way that allows us to see real productivity. And in fact, this product is not down 5 or 6% a year, but it's been up 15% year to date. It's continuing this trend, and we've seen it since the product launched a couple years ago. Now, what is it? It's a very simple product. It's a box that's got little packets inside of it, and the shopper is able to make a cake that fits in the size of a coffee cup, and they can do it in about a minute. Very, very simple product, very simple idea. Now, microwavable cake is a new concept, and you wouldn't think that you'd get the cake-like consistency, but of course you do. It's really simple, and what I advise you to do if you haven't tried these is to grab one of them, bring it back in the break room. In 70 seconds, you'll be able to taste this product. It comes in a whole slew of flavors. And it's a great product aimed at baby boomers, empty nesters, time-pressed families, and then these low-confidence bakers I was talking about. So it's hitting multiple shoppers, sort of everyone that's coming through a typical IGA. Category's been down, obviously. And so that's something where we need to put innovation into the aisle in order to reinvigorate the category. And a product like this comes along and can make a change. Now, is this going to be enough business in order to make a difference? So, and it's not just existing shoppers, because the existing cake buyers are buying these products in addition to what they normally bought, but it's also bringing new categories of buyers into the aisle that may never have even gone down the baking row. And then cake mixes in general are growing in addition, because once people kind of get accustomed to cake in their house, they're buying more. Now, we can look inside of the data across the industry, and of course we can look inside of IGA's data, and we can see that there are stores that are not carrying these products, like the Perfect Size for One. And when they do, their category in general is down worse than the industry average. IGA's could be down 5, 6%. If they've got a small assortment in it, they can reverse that trend and get up close to flat. And if they put a full assortment with 10 or more flavors in, you can see what happens because it starts being a category. So IGA action number one, please get this in your stores. Let's make sure we're stocking the products like Perfect Size for One. Now, there's lots of ways you can do it. You can put it in an aisle, and there's a whole variety of shippers that are available. And you need to talk to your LDC, your wholesaler, to find out what programs they have for products like Perfect Size for One. There's really no excuse not to be able to bring this into our aisle. And you can experiment with the smaller shippers, and then you can begin to work it into your assortment over time as you see the sales results that it has. Okay, so these learning bites, this is all about math. We want to get you excited about changes in the industry, but we always want to sync them back to what effect they're having on sales. So you can see what's happening is that most of the stores that didn't have the product in the months leading up to it, their sales were down. You see what happens after they launch the product and bring it into their stores. There's a big spike, and then you get these consistent positive comp sales, and who doesn't need positive comps? So please, let's be thinking about these innovative products that come in. Often new products are hard to squeeze into the assortment, and they're kind of a pain to figure out how they roll, but we're seeing real sales results. Well, this has been your Learning Bite on the baking category. I appreciate your time listening. Let's go sell some cake.